ladies and gentlemen, your Miss South Africa for 2018, Tanya Nefdt.
Tanya Nefdt, what an incredible honor sitting here with our newly crowned Miss South Africa. A huge congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So minutes or seconds before they announced the winner, you and Talisa were standing there holding hands.
Yes.
It was such a beautiful sight. What goes through your mind in that very moment?
To be very honest with you, I think there was so much adrenaline and excitement that I don't know exactly what was going through my head. The moments before that, I was just like, wow, like I'm standing here, it's almost time. Talisa's amazing as well. It could be any one of the two of us. And when I heard my name, it was just, almost like relief, but like an out-of-body experience. Just so much happiness and joy.
What does it mean to you to hold this title? I saw on your Instagram the very next morning you posted a beautiful shot with your crown on and saying a new dawn is rising.
Yes. It's being proudly South African and showing that, and it means that now I have the opportunity to really represent our country for what it is.
Now I want to go back in time. At what point did you know I want to be a Miss South Africa?
I think as a young girl, I used to watch the pageant, but I always just saw, these beautiful women, confident and poised, and I always wanted that for myself. When I grew old, I realized what else the platform, the opportunities it gave. Because studying medicine, I always wanted to give back and reconstruct a better South Africa. And then I realized that I can do it through Miss South Africa as well.
I like how you use reconstruct. It's almost like you're going to do some medical operation on the country.
I think it's because I study medicine, that's why.
What do you intend to do with your title? Some of your top priorities?
Yes. One priority is definitely to just, be a role model to young women, to show them, be comfortable in your own skin. That is a big message that I want to get across, because when I grew up, I had my insecurities, and I wish, someone told me, use what you have, use your strengths, don't compare yourself to anyone. That's one of the things I stand for. And then I also have a project that I'm very excited to talk about, but I can't yet.
A little hint?
It's got to do with health.
Okay.
The health of our country.
That makes sense.
Yes.
What message for other young women would you like to bring across with this title?
The message for me is, in today's age, social media, there's a lot of pressures out there of what beauty is or what normal is. And especially because we're living in such a technological age, a lot of our young women are feeling that pressure, and they try to change who they are to fit that profile. And I want them to know that it's okay to not fit that profile. No one said that was the right thing. You saw the 12 ladies that participated. We were all so different, and we all had our strengths, and I believe that all of us, are going to play an important role.
This was the 60th year of the Miss South Africa pageant. Can you believe it?
Amazing.
I remember like the Annelien Kriels and those women, and when you knew Miss South Africa was coming on, everything stops. Everyone's in front of the TV and we're all glued. How has Miss South Africa changed from the earlier years to now?
People are more aware of it, definitely. I also think that there was this big misconception, at the beginning, that it's just about beauty. It's just a pageant. And I think we're starting to evolve more, and people are starting to understand that these women have more than just a face. They're strong, they're intelligent, educated, and they really have, hearts.
Yeah, I think you've already won everyone's hearts over. In fact, you've won. Look at this gorgeous crown.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's beautiful. Can I feel it? Is it quite heavy?
Definitely. Have a feel.
Oh, wow. What is it made of? Are these like real diamonds?
You were holding real diamonds.
What?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Oh my God, take it back. I'm too scared. I may drop it and then I would have to pay for it. It's absolutely beautiful. Wow. You have one big, busy year ahead.
Yes.
What are you most excited about?
Oh, I've always wanted to travel, actually. I'm excited to meet new people, see new things, learn new cultures. That is what I'm most excited about.
It's going to be a crazy year. Then, of course, you're going to be representing the country at the Miss
Definitely. Definitely. I'm very excited to do that. But I need to first understand my country so that I can represent it the best that I can at Universe.
This title bears like a major responsibility. You have the power to communicate very important stories to everyone.
Firstly, there's this misconception that South Africa is not flourishing, that it's not, it's in turmoil. I know a lot of people think that. but we are really a nation we're striving, you know, to be our best. And we are a country with so much diversity, as you know. And I think that makes us even stronger because we have so many different cultural backgrounds to contribute. Yeah. And that makes it even more beautiful. So that's one misconception that I think is very wrong. It's also domestic violence.
I was going to touch on that, Tamron, because that is in our faces every single day.
Yes.
And it's always the young and the innocent that are victims.
It's sad. And, you know, studying medicine, I used to interact with these people coming into the hospital. And I've always just tried to create a safe space for them, to try to help them and to speak out, because there's so many factors that come into play and prevent them from actually speaking out.
Yeah.
I understand that, but I think the role of the doctor is to try to make them feel comfortable, safe, and get them to speak out. So I'm going to use that and implement it in the Miss South Africa platform and show those women that, you know, we are stronger than the things that we face.
Lastly, what are the plans for the future?
Other than winning Miss Universe and, you know, starting up my project and my campaign. I really want to, in the doctor field, I want to be a pediatrician. I'd love to specialize because I love children. You know, my campaign might also involve children, so excited about that.
There's a little hint.
And I want to, you know, I also want to start a family one day. My family is massive and I love them and they're everything to me. So I want to have kids and I want to raise them, you know, with like everything that I'm preaching. I just want to show and, you know, let someone grow up listening to that. So I'm very excited about that.
Wonderful. I can feel your passion and your energy, and it's infectious. Tamron Green, Miss South Africa, thank you so much for chatting to us.
You are lovely.
You are lovely. We wish her all the best with her reign this year. On that note, let's go to the movies right after this.